Hi, Sarah. Good to see you. I can't play this song. It's kind of a copy of another song I've written in terms of the chords. But it's my song a week. So, hey, thanks. They're chipping. But I had them done about a week ago. My daughters did them. This is my Antifa hand, the left hand of Antifa. I'd like to start a trend, men. Get your nails painted red on the left hand. It's like having a mojito on your hand at all times. I see we have a couple more people here. I am drinking a nice dark oolong, and I see, I'm getting a blare from the light over here. That's sort of interesting. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, red nails symbolizing resistance. Hey, Jamie. Jamie and Jamie. Always good to see you. I'll be hanging out in New York City for the beginning of next week. If anyone wants to get a tea or a coffee, it's in New York City. Maybe I'll go and play. There's like an open mic at Birdland. I did that once. It was fun. Oh, let's see. International, yeah, good idea. I'm gonna start it off with this one. Human beings are like kissing other human beings. Depravity is all around us, to lick and to bite other pretty human beings. Lord, save us all from depravity. And human beings are like feeling dizzy all the time. Depravity is all around us, so they smoke weeds and flowers and they drink beer and wine. Depravity, depravity. Lord, save us all from depravity. But I just want to feel good. I just want to feel good. Boys who like boys, girls who like girls. Depravity is all around us. Would they switch sides if you offered them the world? Lord, save us all from depravity. Some human beings like to get naked for you. Depravity is all around us, and others prefer a more remote point of view. Depravity, depravity. Lord, save us all from depravity. But I just want to feel good. I just want to feel good. Like bending others to their needs. Depravity is all around us. Some will use whips, some will use beads. Lord, save us all from depravity. Thank goodness for the pious who tell us how to behave. Depravity is all around us, and with who we should war and who we should enslave. Depravity profanity, humanity, insanity. Lord, save us all from insanity. Lord, save us all from humanity. Lord, save us all from depravity. I am feeling somewhat better. It comes in and out, this strange flu. Strange flu. Must say. It's pretty strange. You know, 1 minute I feel fine. I feel this tickle in my throat, so I'm drinking a lot of tea. Let's see what else I can... So, yeah, this is a request from Sarah. Just kind of have to sing quietly, I think, or else I'll trigger that cough. But thank you, Paul. Yeah, depravity, I know, right? I just want to feel good. Something wrong with that? Rise up, you lonely wanderers. Rise up, you hungry people. The hurricane is coming. The land will soon be flooded. The past is dead and over. Rise up now and claim your freedom. You are the sleeping giant. Arise, arise, arise. Do not beg for your salvation from preachers, kings, or masters. The people hold the power. Arise and claim your freedom. The wealthy enjoy services only at your acquiescence. Only while you stay in darkness. Arise, arise, arise. 'Cause in the end, freedom will be international. While politicals divide us, they demand their compensation. They should pray we don't refuse them. Rise and claim your freedom. The powerful and wealthy, they are only human beings. On earth we all are equal. Arise, arise, arise. While all of us were dreaming, the stockholders got richer at the expense of all our children. Rise and claim your freedom. They are frightened by our numbers and by our interdependence, and rightfully they should be. Arise, arise, arise. 'Cause in the end, freedom will be international. Do not numb yourself with purchases of vain overconsumption. Do not isolate your spirit. Rise and claim your freedom. Your TV and your radio seek to keep you in your slumber. Step out into the sunlight. Rise, arise, arise. Rise up, you lonely wanderers. Rise up, you hungry people. The hurricane is coming. The land will soon be flooded. The past is dead and over. Rise up now and claim your freedom. You are the sleeping giant. Arise, arise, arise. 'Cause in the end, freedom will be freedom will be international. I bought a pillow. This is my new pillow. It's like a basketball. That's it. That's all. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Let's see. We have a few people here. Come in and say hi. Leave a little note. Say hello. Let me know you're here. If there's a song you like, shoot it my way, and I will play it if I can. I have a little list of songs, but oh, here's a good one. I'm going to try and play this a little higher. This could be a disaster. We'll see. Hey, by the way, I saw that Jesse Wells, the songwriter, singer-songwriter Jesse Wells, solo guy with a guitar. He's brilliant, really funny, really witty, excellent songwriter. I saw him on TikTok a while ago, and I was like, wow, this guy's really got something. New York Times wrote an article about him. I haven't read it yet, but that's not a bad thing. So check him out, Jesse Wells. Oh yeah, Can't Fall Down. That one's definitely coming. That one's coming. Jesse Wells, Wells. My friend Lionel and I from our podcast. Where's my banner? This is our podcast. Lionel and I have been listening to him, and Lionel's impressed. It takes a lot to impress Lionel, I gotta say. Someday we're gonna have to pay the piper. Someday we're gonna knuckle down. Knuckle down. Someday we're gonna have to take our coffees all to go. But tonight we're all gonna get slow. Someday we're gonna have to meet the maker. Someday we're gonna feed the tree. Someday we're gonna have to pay those parking tickets that we owe. But tonight we're all gonna get slow. Yeah, tonight we're all gonna get slow. I'm slow out in the warm night with my friend. I'm hoping that this moment there it is, never ends. Yeah. Someday we're gonna have to hunt for shelter. Someday we're gonna hunker down. Well, hunker down. Someday they're gonna find our frozen bodies in the snow. But tonight we're all gonna get slow. Yeah, tonight we're all gonna get slow. Yeah, tonight we're all gonna get slow.
Gonna run out of tea. I might need to go get some water at some point. So, yeah, we got this one. Can you hear everything okay? Gonna lie down on the kitchen floor. I can't fall down from here. That's what gravity is for. I'm not gonna think at all. I can't fall down from here. I didn't fall. You can't lie to me again. Oh, but you can't let me down. I've got nowhere else to go. My head is on the ground. Up there's the bottom of the shelf. I can't fall down from here. I don't understand myself. It's like when I was 3. I can't fall down from here. The underside of things I see. And you can't lie to me again. Oh, but you can't let me down. I've got nowhere else to go. My head is on the ground. And you can say you'll be my friend. It don't mean anything at all. I don't need a hand up. Don't lie, I didn't fall. Up there's, oh no, that's already there. Got my cheek on the cold tile. I can't fall down from here. I stay like this a while and listen to the underground. No, I can't fall down. You can't lie to me again. Oh, but you can't let me down. I've got nowhere else to go. My head is on the ground. And you can say you'll be my friend. It don't mean anything at all. I don't need a hand up. Don't lie, I didn't fall. I just lay down is all. Gonna lie down on the kitchen floor. I can't fall down from here. I can't fall down from here. I can't fall. Thank you. I'm gonna switch guitars for a minute. I didn't tune this one. I don't know if this is anything like in tune. We'll see. Sort of. It's something like in tune, but not really. Let's see if I can just put this together for you quickly. I thought I knew you well. You were my heaven and hell. Now I'm old enough to say it was long ago. We stayed out late in the shadowy town. You taught me things I didn't want to know. You chopped your hair off too soon, wanted to spit at the moon, wasting away under an old black raincoat. I tried to follow you into the alleyway, places that you knew I'd never go. Afterwards I used to sit at our tables, ordering coffee at Joe's Midnight Diner alone. Though I've never seen you since, sometimes I picture your face, smiling at someone, telling a joke. Somebody told me you died in California. I thought I saw you once, called out your name. I thought I saw you, look back and run away.
Yes, great request. Thank you. All right.
I no longer walk down Haight Street. I can't stand to see the signs. It's like all the folks who live there kinda often lost their minds. And the trees that grow on Haight Street once were beautiful and green. And now the way is too foreboding. It all seems sinister and mean. And I'm on my way to meet you. I'm sorry if I'm late. I can't go the way I used to. I gotta find a kinder way. Gotta find a kinder way. Gotta find a kinder way than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. And then the one that leads down Haight Street. When the signs went up on Haight Street saying not in my front yard, to the people who were moving in, I think they kinda took it hard. Seems the folks that live on Haight Street have grown uncharitably cruel, and their neighbors round the corners wish they wouldn't be so foolish. But I'm on my way to meet you, and I'm sorry if I'm late. I can't go the way I used to. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down Hate Street. When the homes went up on Hate Street, they went by another name. Of course the neighborhood was different then, and we know neighborhoods will change. So maybe time will turn this all around to a street that's more like Maine, where the neighbors can be neighborly, and we can walk that way again. But until then, I'm on my way to meet you, and I'm sorry if I'm late. I can't go the way I used to. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way. Gotta find a kinder way than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down Hate Street. Pardon my voice, I'm not 100% over this flu. Oh, cool. All right. Thank you. I thought of a song I wanted to play. I got light skin, the kind they call white. Something to do with Caucasian, and if you call me that, it's alright. But supremacy keeps making these rules about who gets waved and who gets stopped, and who gets killed at the traffic stop. But it's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. Dangerous at latitudes with plentiful UV. It don't make anyone superior or inferior to we. It's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. I got light skin, that don't mean race. We all are only human, each born with a different face. But supremacy keeps me telling these stories about who is lazy and who is hot and who is crazy and who is not. But it's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. Dangerous at latitudes with plentiful UV. It don't make anyone superior or inferior to we. It's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. I got light skin. It's a minor mutation
Doesn't signify taste or grace or the dreams of an Aryan nation, but supremacy keeps them making things hazy. Cause we all got played in the early days by the people who marketed slavery. It's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. Dangerous at latitudes with plentiful UV. It don't make anyone superior or inferior to we. It's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. It's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. Dangerous at latitudes with plentiful UV. It don't make anyone superior or inferior to we. It's a pigmentation mutation to produce more vitamin D. Whiteness. Thank you. Yeah, I think I am on a roll, you know? I think I am. Thank you, Michael. Oh, by the way, my daughter's painted my nails. But I like this. This is kind of my protest. The left hand of communism, the left hand of luxury communism, left hand of anti-fascism. It's just the left hand. In my coat, we wear a simple weave in my coat. There's nothing to believe in my coat. Our clothes do not have sleeves. You may think that we're naive, but there's a lot of joie de vivre in my coat. We all tell little lies in my coat. We wear a similar disguise in my coat. No one ever dies. If they do, they soon arise. Our leader loves big thighs in my coat. We wear the holy socks. We don't believe in clocks. Bill Mummy often mocks my coat. Along with Ronnie Cox and other sci-fi actors turned musicians in my coat. Drink and eat our God in my coat. We protect sacred sod in my coat. We're from the land of Nod. We don't wish for what you've got. We knew the truth, but we forgot in my coat. And the lambs just won't lie down in my coat. The truth is written on a crown in my coat. It's buried underground, and it will not be found until the comet comes around in my coat. We dance a furtive dance, we're giving fleas a chance, and our statues do not glance in my coat. Look away until you reach the 18th hole of disillusionment at last. My coat, we await the giant flying head in my coat. We sleep in one big bed in my coat. We program for the web. Our names all start with Z. We're watching Shaun of the Dead in my coat.
Our leader is charismatic in my cult, and the Kool-Aid is magic in my cult. Of course the ending is tragic. We're becoming more pelagic. We're interpreting the static in my cult. And I want you all to join. Can you feel it in your loins? Send all your golden coins to my cult. Only then you will be free enough to witness the ongoing apocalypse. Try the other guitar on this one. Oh, come here. Okay. Hey, David. Even though I am blue as sky, cobalt hue, and if the sun falls, I fall to the sea, seeking you. If extinguished, I'd be happier than alone on fire and free. Would you still stay down here with me? Even if I had no eyes, had nobody to decay, the soul of me sinks like a stone till the veil is washed away. Tomorrow morning we'll be strong, we'll be what we need to be. Until then, stay down here with me. Will another lifeboat come to carry you back to Titan's home, to stay down here with me? Icarus met with the gods after falling to the deep. Also did my ship of fools have its promises to keep. Someone said the world will end and will return to infinity. Would you still stay down here? Stay. Yeah, Jumblies. Yeah, absolutely. Other guitar. They went to sea in a sieve, they did. In a sieve they went to sea. In spite of what their friends could say, on a winter's morn, on a stormy day, in a sieve they went to sea. In a sieve they went to sea. And as the sieve spun round and round, and everyone cried, "You'll all be drowned," they called aloud, "Our sieve ain't big, but we don't care a button, we don't care a fig. In a sieve we'll go to sea. In a sieve we'll go to sea." Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve, to sea in a sieve. Well, they sailed away in a sieve they did. In a sieve they sailed so fast, with only a beautiful pea green sail tied to a ribbon by way of a veil to a small tobacco pipe mast, a small tobacco pipe mast. And everyone said who saw them go, "Well, won't they soon be upset, you know, because the sky is dark and the voyage is long, and happen what may, it's extremely wrong for a sieve to sail so fast." Well, the water it soon came in, it did. The water it soon came in. To keep them dry, they wrapped their feet in pinky paper, all folded neat, and they fastened it down with a pin. And they fastened it down with a pin. And they passed the night in a crockery jar, and each of them said, "How wise we are, though the sky be dark and the voyage be long, yet never we'd think we were rash or wrong, while round in our sieve we spin. We spin. Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve, to sea in a sieve. Well, all night long they sailed away, and as the sun went down, they whistled and warbled a moony song to the echoing sound of a coppery gong in the shade of the mountains brown, in the shade of the mountains brown. Oh, Timbaloo, how happy we are, for we live in a sieve, in a crockery jar, and all night long on a moonlight pale we sail away on a pea green sail in the shade of the mountains brown, the shade of the mountains brown. Well, they sailed to the western sea, they did, to a land all covered with trees. And they bought an owl and a useful cart, and a pound of rice, and a coppery tart, and a hive of silvery bees, and a hive of silvery bees. And they bought a pig and some green jackdaws, and a lovely monkey with lollipop paws, and 42 bottles of Ringbow Ree, and no end of Stilton cheese. In 20 years they all came back, in 20 years or more. And And everyone said how tall they've grown, for they've been to the lakes and the torrible zone and the hills of the Chankly Bore, and the hills of the Chankly Bore. And they drank their health and they gave them a feast of dumplings made with beautiful yeast. And everyone said if we only live, we too will go to sea in a sieve and see the hills of the Chankly Bore, to the hills of the Chankly Bore. Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve. Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve, yeah, to sea in a sieve. You and I saw our reflection when we knew we'd be missing our connection on the way to our vacation, when time just wasn't on our side. 'Cause we're all gonna die and we don't know when. So what we gonna do until then? Yeah, we're all gonna die and we don't know when. So what we gonna do until then? I'm gonna get real drunk, I'm gonna stay up late, I'm gonna stay at home by myself and master baking cake. I'm gonna be a freak, I'm gonna blow my mind, I'm gonna always say goodbye like it's the last time. I'm gonna ride, I'm gonna see the world, I'm gonna spend all my time with my little girls. I'm gonna fill my life with leisure and fun. I'm gonna hide in the woods with my dog and my gun. 'Cause you and I are reflections in the wind-blown lake of perception, neither soulful nor soulless, and time was never on our side. 'Cause we're all gonna die and we don't know when. So what we gonna do until then? Yeah, we're all gonna die and we don't know when. So what we gonna do until then? Close out sale, one last show, guaranteed everything must go. could be now. Never know. Wrap it up. Everything must go. 'Cause we're all gonna die, and we don't know when. So what we gonna do until then? All gonna die, and we don't know when. So what we gonna do until then? You and I saw our reflections flying over lakes of perception. That's why we thought that we were clouds, when we've always only been the sky. Oh, this capo's not behaving. Not tight enough. There we go. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. 2 songs, no capo. But there's a big old dark green car, and there's a big old man inside. And he's pounding on the horn with the flat of his hand, and there's a baby in the backseat crying. And there's a woman leaning out the front window, she's smoking a long cigarette. And she's trying to find the end of the traffic jam, doing a reality check. Is this me? Is this my life? Is that my man? Am I his wife? Is this real? It all looks fake. Somebody better come and get me out of this place. I think there's been some kind of mistake. And when some of us hit this world, we hit it with our face. Open up our mouths like a bulldozer and start ripping up the place. But then others of us sneak in sideways, keeping one foot on the floor, bouncing in and out of life like a long bad dream till we're never really sure. Is this me? Is this my life? I don't remember anything. Is that my knife? Is that blood? Are these my hands? Nothing's happening here like I wanted it to. This isn't what I had Just a little guy put up on a platform with a head full of little ideas. And he's yelling to some people sitting awfully still in rows and rows and rows of chairs. And he's strummeling a lumma-lam Zim-Dad. They're looking at the little guy go. And he's doing his best to make it sound real deep when he doesn't really know. Is this me? Is this my life? Hey, what do you think you're looking at? A big shot, a big fake. Somebody better come and get me out of this place. I think there's been some kind of mistake. Running out of tea. One more sip.
I'm addicted to stress, that's the way that I get things done. I'm not under pressure, then I sleep too long, and I hang around like a bum. I think I'm going nowhere, and that makes me nervous. Everybody's had to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's had to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's had to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me. It's the little things that get you. It's the little things that get you when you weren't paying attention. It's the little things that get you. It's the little things that get you. It's the little things that get you when you weren't paying attention. I'm trying to cut down on my caffeine consumption, so when I get up, I just have one cup of coffee, and I like to have another cup of coffee when my breakfast. I'm on the way to work, I like to get a cup of coffee, like the kind of cup of coffee you should get with the donut, except I never get the donut. I just have the cup of coffee, and when I get to work, I like to have a cup of coffee, because I like to have a coffee when I'm talking on the phone. But usually it goes cold, and I need to get another cup of coffee, and it's lunch, and I have an espresso. Excuse me, or an Americano, or macchiato, and when I get back, it's not morning anymore, so I have a Diet Cola, and another cup of Diet Cola, and another bite, and I'm feeling fine, and I'm feeling pretty sharp, and I'm feeling pretty wired, and I'm getting things done, but right about 2, I get this little tiny migraine, and it starts by my eyes, it moves to the back of my neck, and it moves to the bottom of my spine, but it doesn't get there till 5 or 6 o'clock, which is the end of the day, so I'm fine, 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 except when I have to work late, when I have to work late, which I usually do. I'm addicted to stress, that's the way that I get things done. I'm not under pressure, then I sleep too long, and I hang around like a bum. Think I'm going nowhere, and that makes me nervous. Everybody said to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody said to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody said to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me. Soy un troubadour. I'm a loser, baby, why don't you kiss me? Whoa. What you gonna do when the coffee runs out? Yeah, what you gonna do when the coffee runs out? What you gonna do when the coffee runs out? Gotta go get some more, yeah. What you gonna do when the coffee runs out? Gotta go. I love to work, I love to run, I love to play real hard, I love to steal little things from the grocery store, like a piece of bubble gum, or sometimes I just stick my thumb in a peach and leave it there. I love to work, I love to run, I love to water ski, snowboard, jet ski, skydive, parasail, hang glide, rollerblade, mountain bike, bungee jump. I mean, I love to do these things if I ever have the time. I love to work, I love to spend a little time after work, I love to spend a little time with this woman that I'm seeing, so we never leave the time to spend together, we call each other up, and we talk about work. But what I think really love is to get by myself on a little tiny island in the middle of the ocean, which is me and a book and a cellular phone and a volleyball with some blood on it. And I'd eat and I'd drink and I'd run and I'd sleep and I wouldn't do nothing except swim all day. I said, you know, my iPad doesn't work under water really. It's where are the sharks? Where are the sharks? Where are the sharks? And there's this kind of anemone that sticks in your foot and the poison goes up your brain and you die. And sand fleas. Yuck, but actually I think it'd be really relaxing, you know, just me by myself in the middle of the ocean. And that's what I really love to do more than anything else, except I probably hate it. I'm addicted to stress. It's the way that I get things done. I'm not under pressure, then I sleep too long. And I hang around like a bum, and I think I'm going nowhere, and that makes me nervous. Everybody's had to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's had to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's had to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me, but I feel alright. Everybody's had to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's had to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about. Everybody's had to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's had to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's had to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's had to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's had to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's had to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's had to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me. Me. Yeah. I'm losing my mind here. Sorry. Gosh, thank you. Thank you for these great requests. So nice. See, I'm trying. I may not be able to hit all of them. Do 3 more songs. Let's see. I'm going to do that song. That last. David, you requested a song. I'm going to do that one. Oh, I should change my banner. I do take tips. So I've got a Venmo and a Ko-fi. And so Venmo is James Infantino. And I just checked in there, and some people have been making donations, and I really appreciate it because I was able to. there was a florist like in my neighborhood that only took Venmo, and I had cash enough to like buy some flowers. So you made my day. Anything that comes in from this webcast, I'm going to split the proceeds, give half to Robert Reich, who is fundraising to do more of his infomercials, which seem to be very effective. His latest project, of course, is pointing out the ways in which it's ridiculous to think that we're finding, one person is finding efficiency in our government when the goal ultimately is to have tax cuts for the very wealthy. So if you haven't checked out Robert Reich, check out his infographics, and I'm going to be making half of any tips I get a donation to the stuff that he's working on. He's also working on saving public radio, public broadcasting, which is important. And if you want to become a patron and support me on a more regular basis, you can go to patreon.com. Jim Infantino. Everything's in the same key today, just the way it turned out. Only other things I want to talk about in terms of promotion. My books, Wait for Wanderer's Guide series, keep getting further and further on book 3, and I've reconnected with my editor, and I think I'll be making a lot more progress on that very soon. And highly recommend this if you're freaking out and you find that is troublesome. One good thing to do that really does have an effect on everyone around you is to work with your mind and get a handle on your fear. And a good way to do that is meditation. So I'm one of a group of teachers at mindfulaware.com, and we teach twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday at 9, but I also have been doing a 7 o'clock meditation on Wednesday night. And I'd love to see you at one of them. You just need to sign up first at Mindful Aware, and we will sit and do nothing together, which is kind of fun. So those are my things. Day like this, you and I played songs together. On a day like this, in a barn outside the square. On a day like this, you and I hiked through the weather. On a day like this, up a mountainside somewhere. And oh, how the sun did shine, and oh, how the rain did fall, and oh, I tried hard to resist. On a day like this, day like this, you and I made plans to marry. On a day like this, in a house or in a hall. On a day like this, big enough for friends and family. On a day like this, everyone should have a ball. And oh, how the band played loud, and oh, how the people danced, and oh, when they raised their glass we kissed. On a day like this,
In a then when then was now, and everything was happening. We were there, I don't know how. The day and time keeps shattering. In a now and now was then. I close my eyes to remember when. Bright and real, like how it feels. So bright and real, like how it feels. On a day like this. On a day like this, you and I brought home a daughter. On a day like this, and a sister by her side. On a day like this, and the hours flowed by like water. On a day like this, we were 8 feet in the tide. And oh, how the babies cried, and oh, how we lost our minds, and oh, found a brand new kind of bliss. On a day like this. On a day like this. On a day like this. Light on the lake through the leaves. Fading grass stains on your knees. The cling of your dress in the breeze. Sting of these memories. Is it mine? Is it mine? Is it mine? Is it mine? What do I own? Just the thought to be left alone. Is that my voice on the telephone? What do I own? Who is this man just a bundle of habits and plans, or the way that he grins or he stands. What do I own? And everything falls through these hands. Gone before I understand. Flowing like water, flowing like sand. Every decision and every plan, is it mine? Is it mine? Is it mine? Is it mine? What do I own? Just some of the things I've been shown, or the chances I've grabbed or I've blown. What do I own? Who is this man? Just a bundle of habits and plans, or the way that he grins or he stands. What do I own? And in 7 short years from today, not an atom of me will be the same. So whose is that body lying in state? Whose is that dust that blows away? Is it mine? Is it mine? Is it mine? Is it mine?
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, David, Sarah, the monolith, Lord Radis. Lord Radis. I really appreciate all of you being here. I'll give you maybe one more if anybody's got a request. I think the request that I missed further up the line here was Cheat to Lose, and I'm just not feeling in voice for that. But I did try to get to everything else. Habits and Plans, Jumblies. What else we got? Hate Street. Anyway, yeah, couldn't do Cheat to Lose. So, yeah, I think just trying to find a short one to end with. Well, I'm in the tuning for this song. and I'll just play this and I'll say goodnight. Great to see you all. Thanks for doing this with me. I think you better cut all that hair off, throw it out the window, climb down from that tower, flip the wicked witch the finger. Ain't no use to wait for him to get you. He's out chasing his own demons. Not like you can really blame him. You got demons of your own, and I hate to be the one to tell you, 'cause it don't seem so romantic, but that's the way it really goes. And now you know. You're gonna have to be your own Prince Charming. Gonna have to ride your own stallion. You're gonna have to find your own castle. You're gonna have to raise your own sail. And there's gonna be a happy ending, but that's only the beginning. This ain't no fairy tale, it's true. Phil, it's real. It's you. Phil wrote this melody in I Owe You Money, man. Cinderella stepped out of her glass slippers and threw down that new apron, put on a pair of old Doc Martens and stomped right out the door. The prince was still chewing on his bacon. She hit the open road, said life is full enough of disappointment before you go kissing any toad. And somewhere a band was playing, doo-ra-doo-ra-doo-ra. You go out and see the world, girl, have yourself a ball. You're gonna have to be your own Prince Charming. Gonna have to ride your own stallion. You're gonna have to find your own castle. You're gonna have to raise your own sail. And there's gonna be a happy ending, but that's only the beginning. This ain't no fairy tale. You're gonna have to be your own Prince Charming. You're gonna have to ride your own stallion. You're gonna have to find your own castle. You're gonna have to raise your own sword. And there's gonna be a happy ending. Gonna be a happy ending. Gonna be a happy ending. It's true. It's real. Good night, all. If you're in the Boston area, March 4th, I'm hosting an open mic for my birthday. And the details are at bigego.com. All right, see you in 2 weeks.